Next, we are going to fill the pot with water. Before you do that, make sure you lock the water from flowing down. There must be a small regulator attached to your pipe. Simply press it to block flow of the incoming water. Now, add to your pot anywhere between 200 to 300 ml of water, whatever you feel comfortable with. Tap water is good to use, but if you have slightest hesitation to use tap water, in that case you can use drinking water. Also make sure that your water is at room temperature. It should neither to be cool or hot, because we don't want to put pressure on your intestines. We suggest if you're taking enema for the first time, start only with 200. Don't add anything extra and nothing at all. Just pure and fresh water. Once your water is added to the pot, close the tap. Now comes time to lubricate the tip of the pipe, which is also called as nozzle. Take out some coconut oil or any other natural oils on the palm of your hand. Coat the nozzle with the oil. Please do not use any chemical-based oil, and lubricating the tip will make sure that it can easily and effortlessly slide into the rectum. So make sure that you do not skip this step. Now you have lubricated the tip of your pipe. Also you have filled the water. Now find a place in your bathroom which is at the slightest height, a height which is little above your waistline. That would be perfect. It could be a shelf or a table, even a slab in your bathroom. Place your enema pot at this height. Now place a rug or a yoga mat below where you can kneel down. Simply kneel down on your mat with knees on the ground. Simply take the lubricated pipe and insert it into your rectum, just 2 inches, not much at all. Remember, this should not pain at all. Now keep holding the pipe, but it does not fall out for any reason. If you cannot kneel down in this position, you can do it in a standing position. Now, while you're in this position, with one hand, holding the pipe and open a switch on the other hand, the water will start flowing the pot into the intestines. In case you don't feel like it's flowing properly, just try adjusting the pipe by pulling the pipe slightly in and out. In about 2 to 3 minutes, all the water will transform from the pot to your rectum. Once the pot becomes completely empty, take out the nozzle and keep the enema kit and pipe and wash the enema pot. Now you have to hold the water inside for about 5 minutes. I would suggest kneeling down on the mat in this position for gravitational flow. It will allow the water to go into your intestines and all the waste gets softened in the intestines. Alright, now get up and start walking gently. While you walk, just wet your little water and massage your abdomen clockwise and anti-clockwise. As you are massaging your abdomen while walking, the waist inside is leaving its place. If you can hold the water for a few minutes, then it is great. Pause the video and for another 2 to 3 minutes. You can lie down on a couch. But if you're feeling the pressure to evacuate, go to the bathroom, sit on the toilet and simply release. But eventually you may also see stuff dark and sticky stuff come out, which is nothing but really old fecal matter. Perhaps the first time you see any waste coming out. Please understand, the water moistens the hardened stool in the rectum, further initiates evacuation in a few minutes. As the old dry waste gets softened, eventually it will eliminate.
Okay. Now please make sure that you watch this video at least 3 times before doing enema. Okay. And make sure you fill the water in the enema pot just to 200 to 300 ml. Not 1 liter, just 200 to 300 ml is enough. Okay. Use tap water or drinking water. But remember, don't add anything to the water. Okay. No salt, no oil, no lemon, nothing. Okay. And the water should be room temperature. If it's winter, make it lukewarm, but not too cold or not too hot. Okay. And this is important. Keep the pot at a slight height as shown in the video. Spread the towel or mat. Kneel down and bend before. Okay. Bend forward. So the gravity will help the water enter smoothly. Okay. And remember, the benefit of enema does not come from taking too much water. So just fill with 200-300 ml of water in the pot, not more than that, and take only as much your body can take. The benefit is not taking how much ever water you are taking. Okay, it is going to come from how much time you can hold it in your body for longer, for a few minutes. Okay, and comfortably. Don't force yourself. The longer you hold it comfortably, the older and the more waste will get loosened. Okay, and if you are beginner, do it continuously for 2 to 3 times a week, and then you can repeat it after 3 months. Understand this: enema is not a daily and a regular thing. You are not going to do it on a weekly basis or a daily basis. Okay, just do it for 2 to 3 times continuously in a week, and then do it after 3 months. Okay, it is a very gentle process, and to do the enema, the best time is morning. Okay, on an empty stomach. You can do it after trying your natural motion. If motion is not happening, no problem. You can directly start with enema. Okay. Few mistakes to avoid when you go for enema, which is filling more than 350 ml. Filling the enema pot with more than 350 ml. Don't do it. Don't use hot or cold water. Okay. Do not use any chemical lubricants. Okay. And don't do enema if you have piles, fissures, or fistula. Okay. And enema is not an instant miracle. Okay. It's a gentle process. It takes time. Alright. And if you don't want enema, you can go for Isabgol. Okay, Isabgol is a very natural cleanser which will absorb water, soften the stool, and help you with smooth motion. How to take it? You can take 1 tablespoon of Isabgol, which is psyllium husk, with water at bedtime. Okay. Next, you have Sonamukhi leaves, which are herbal laxative. Okay, it will stimulate movement and help release the old stool. It will work faster. Okay, so what is happening? Sonamukhi is very, very intense and very strong. It is not recommended to use daily. So if you are having Sonamukhi leaves, make sure you're not taking it for more than 7 consecutive days. Okay? You can combine the psyllium husk and Sonamukhi leaves both together as well. Take psyllium husk 1 tablespoon in the night, and you can take Sonamukhi leaves for 3-4 days, not more than 7. Okay? Together they will give you gentle cleanse. Alright? And these are the natural options that work, but they are gentle cleansers. Okay, about 30 to 40% as effective as enema. Isabgol, that is psyllium husk, and Sonamukhi are natural options through your mouth. Okay, they will get digested first, then it will reach your, then they will reach your colon, and they will have just 30 to 40% of efficiency as compared to enema. But if you want deep cleaning, then my dear friends, enema is the best option. Okay. I hope I'm clear. Everybody understood what are the natural cleansers, what you have to do? Yes? Yes, type yes in the chat box. Okay, perfect, perfect. Yes. If you have any doubts, my dear friends, with what is the amount of natural cleanser to take, post it in the chat box right now, or also post it in the WhatsApp group. My team will answer everything. Okay. Now coming to the end of our today's session. Today we learned the importance of colon health. Right? Why colon doesn't clear properly? What are the 3 pillars to clean the colon? What are the types of fiber? What are the food swabs? What is enema? How to use it? And Isabgol and Sonamukhi, which are natural cleansers. Right? So, for tomorrow, your simple challenge is to add fiber-rich food and use 1 natural cleanser, either Triphala, enema, or psyllium husk, or senna leaves. Okay? Just 1 small step a day will bring big changes. And today we learned the importance of colon health, right? All right. It's time for your very 7th challenge of the program, my dear friends. I'm giving you 2 simple tasks in the next 24 hours. First task is to take photo of any fiber-rich food you include in the entire day. Okay, it could be fruit, vegetable, seed, anything natural that supports your gut. Okay, share it in the group so that it inspires the rest of us. Yes, and the second challenge is to add 1 natural colon cleanser to your day. Okay, it could be psyllium husk, it could be senna leaves. Just 1 small change which can trigger a big shift in your gut health. Right? Are you in, my dear friends? Type I am in your chat box if you're doing it tomorrow. Yes? Awesome, awesome. I love this energy. Wonderful, wonderful. Yes? Now, my dear friends who have not yet filled the pre-consultation form, my team is sharing the link in the chat box. Please book your consultation with a dietitian, because whatever issue you're having, if you want to stop your medication, have any doubts, If you have any doubts with enema, with your natural colon cleanser, if you can do it, anything personal that you want to ask, this is your time to ask to a dietitian. Okay, have your one-on-one call, ask your doubts, get some solutions. Okay, and if you have your blood test done, then please go with your blood test in this consultation. The link is shared in the chat box right now by my team. If you have not, please book and schedule your blood test right now. You can either do it with us. We have a tie-up with a pathology lab where we have a very discounted rate, okay, for the blood test. But if you want, you can also go and do it at your own convenience with your own known pathology lab. There is no issue. The goal is to get your blood test done, okay, and do it and take your blood test and tell it to the dietitian. Show it to your dietitian in the one-on-one consultation. For that, to book, how to book it, the link is there in the chat box. Okay. Now let's move to general FAQs that I get usually. How to use the enema kit. This is the video link. The link is shared in the chat box right now as well. And my team will be sharing the link in the WhatsApp group as well, the WhatsApp activity group. So do not worry, we are sharing everything. Okay. And as I said, watch the video minimum of 3 times before proceeding and doing enema. Okay. Now sharing a few disclaimers that you should remember who should avoid enema. Okay. If you are someone who has piles, fissures, fistula, hemorrhoids, or even rectal or anal region issues, please avoid enema. Okay. Should I use cold water or hot water for enema? My dear friends, I told you, please prefer normal temperature water. Okay, it's safe to use, but if you want filter water, you can use it, but avoid using cold or hot water. Okay, can I take Triphala and do enema? Yes, you can take Triphala. It is completely safe. And as I said, you have to use just a pinch of Triphala. Okay, just a pinch. And make sure to watch the instructional video before practicing enema. Okay, how to use enema? Yes, I showed you the instructional video to watch at least 3 times. It will be shared with you. Yes, always complete your regular bowel movement first before doing the enema. And after that, you can begin with 100 ml of water. You can go up till 200 to 300 ml. You can start with 100 ml as well. There is no issue if you're a beginner doing it for the first time. Okay? You can gradually increase the quantity of the water as you get comfortable. Right? Please, my dear friends, it's very easy to get panicked. But do not panic. Enema is completely safe and it will not harm your intestinal lining. Okay? If you have ulcerative colitis, okay, or any form of colitis, please avoid enema. Okay? It can irritate an already inflamed colon and it can worsen your condition. Okay? Next, I have previously undergone surgeries for hemorrhoids and fissures. Can I do enema now? My dear friends, if you currently have no discomfort or active issues in the anal region, you can safely go ahead with enema. However, if you are experiencing any symptoms related to fissures, hemorrhoids, or similar conditions, it is best to avoid enema for now. Okay? So if I don't do enema, how will my gut get clean? Yes, that's a good question. See, enema is optional. Okay, you can still support your effective colon cleansing by using natural cleansing supplements. Okay, like Triphala have, you have psyllium husk, you have magnesium citrate. All of this will help your gut clean. Okay, this will help you regulate bowel movements and gently flush out toxins without the need of eczema. Okay, and now I know I mentioned magnesium citrate. I'm going to tell you magnesium citrate and magnesium glycinate are different. What we saw yesterday for sleep was magnesium bisglycinate, and what we do get for constipation is magnesium citrate. Okay, can I do enema in the evening? What is the best time? Okay, the best time to do enema is on an empty stomach, ideally after completing your regular bowel movement. Okay, so try to pass the stool naturally first. Doesn't happen, then proceed with enema. Okay, but start with 100 to 200 ml of water. You can gradually increase the quantity. Okay, but remember, it is not about how much water you can take. It is about how much water you can hold inside. Okay, your body comfortably. So the perfect time for enema is in the morning on an empty stomach. In the day, in the evening, it's not recommended. Okay. Can I do enema daily? No. As I said, enema is not a daily and regular thing. It's once in a time, once in some time, once in a time activity. Enema should not be done usually. Okay. It is used 1 to 3 times per week, and then you can do it after 2 to 3 months. Okay. Don't overuse it. If you overuse enema, it can weaken your natural bowel movements. Okay. What should be done before using the enema kit? Yes, this is very important. Before using the enema kit, as shown in the video, please wash the enema pot at least 2 to 3 times with water and lubricate the nozzle. Okay, before inserting it in the rectum. See what you can use to lubricate. You can use natural coconut oil to lubricate it. Please avoid any kind of chemical moisturizers or chemical lubricants to lubricate your nozzle. Okay, which type of nozzle to get? My dear friends, please make sure you're getting a large nozzle. Okay, you please avoid small nozzles. Okay, it will create a big problem if you go for small nozzles. So always make sure when you're using enema, please go for large nozzles. Okay. Can multiple people use the same enema kit? No, my dear friends. Enema kits are strictly personal. Okay, they should not be shared. Okay, even by family members. Always use your own enema kit to maintain hygiene and avoid any kind of infections. Okay. After using enema kit once, should I throw it or reuse it? No. You can reuse the enema kit. As I told you, right? You use it for 1 week, 2 to 3 times a week. Then you use it after 2 or 3 months. Again, you can use the same enema kit. Okay, you just need to wash the pot thoroughly and the nozzle with warm water, some mild soap after each use. Okay, let it dry completely before storing. So proper cleaning will ensure that it is safe for repeated use. You don't have to throw it after one use. Okay. Will I get dependent on enema if I use it regularly? No, my dear friends. If you used occasionally and along with right food and supplements, enema will not lead to dependency. Okay. Can pregnant or menstruating women use enema? No, my dear friends. Enema is not at all recommended during pregnancy or menstruation. Okay. Can children or elderly people use enema? Yes, only but under professional guidance. It is not recommended for children or frail elderly without supervision. But okay, so make sure you have someone if you are a children or if you are an elderly who has some issues with physical movement. Please Please take help of someone to guide you through it. Okay. Can I take magnesium citrate and Triphala together? Yes, of course you can take it. Both of them work in a different way, so they can be taken together in the night. Okay. Will they cause loose motions? Initially, my dear friends, after doing enema, you might have mild cleansing. So you might experience some kind of loose motion, but if it gets excessive, then reduce the dosage and or pause for a few days. But it is very common to have a slight bit mild loose motions in the beginning. Okay. Can I take Triphala or magnesium in tablet form or powder form? Yes, you can take it in the tablet form. Whichever mode is comfortable for you, you can take. Both are effective. Okay. I'm completely normal and I don't have any constipation issues. If I take enema or Triphala for a few days or occasionally, is it still safe? Yes. My dear friends, even if your bowel movements are regular, taking enema or Triphala occasionally for 2 to 3 days is completely safe. Okay. It won't harm you or affect your natural rhythm when it is used in moderation. Okay, I hope most of the questions are cleared here. Okay, if you have any question, just type it in your question in the WhatsApp activity group or in the chat box of this session. My team is going to answer. Okay, don't at all feel intimidated or don't just back off because of all of this. Please ask questions and start doing your challenges. Okay, now let's take 1 minute to close this space together. All right. I want you all to sit comfortably again. Okay, gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And gently breathe out through your mouth. Again, take a deep breath in through your nose. Gently breathe out through your mouth. Place one hand on your heart, one on your belly, and repeat these words with me. I am healing. I am supported. I am listening to my body. One more time. I am healing. I am supported. I am listening to my body. Take one last deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out, relax your shoulders, relax your brain, let go of everything that you've been holding on to, and gently open your eyes. My dear friends, before we end today's session, I want to ask you something. Okay? How many of you are under stress right now? Family pressure, relationship issues? Type me in the chat box. You have money problems. You have office stress right now. You're feeling emotionally heavy for no reason. Yes, type me in the chat box. Thank you. Thank you, my dear friends. Why I'm asking this? Because even if you're eating right, doing all the things that I'm telling you in detox, sleeping on time, doing everything correct, if your emotions are not healed, your body will stay stuck. Okay, so emotional healing is even more important than physical healing. And that is why tomorrow's session is going to be so powerful. My dear friends, we have Dr. Arvind, who is an international healer and life architect. He is a TEDx speaker and he is a 40 under 40 awardee. He is going to join us tomorrow and he is going to help you emotionally heal. Okay? He is going to help you release what's stuck inside your body, your mind, emotionally, and finally understand how your feelings are connected to your gut. Okay? So do not miss tomorrow's session at any cost. It is my guarantee, my dear friends, it's going to be life changing. Okay? So, with this, we complete our day 7. We just have 3 more days to complete this 10 days of challenge. And we have a super amazing session by Dr. Arvind tomorrow, okay, on emotional healing. So, please do not miss tomorrow's session. Yes, and don't let go of any of it now. You're nearing the finish line. You can see you're finishing this marathon. Try to do all the practices I told you till today. Okay? Have a restful sleep. Take care. Bye. Good night.
Thank you so much, Tanvi. So, hi everyone, this is Team Heal Easy, Dhanush this side. So, someone of you are asking, I missed the session, so message to the support number. So, someone of you are asking the details after the consultation, we will be sharing it, don't worry. So, tomorrow we have the session with Dr. Arvind. So, I want each and every one of you to attend without fail. So I want to ask that one pinch triphala to be taken with warm water or lukewarm water. You can take it with any kind of a water, either warm water or lukewarm water, any kind of a water will work out, not an issue. I want to know what is leaky gut. Santosh M. To know what is leaky gut, kindly book your consultation. My team is going to help you. And along with that, when it comes to the leaky gut, we are going to discuss in depth on day 8 of the detox, so kindly wait. Can we use only one method like only Triphala for a lifetime? So when it comes to the Triphala, you can take it, but anything forever it's not good. So my team is going to update you. So Mohan, the rescheduling, Wednesday is the last day. Even if you wanted to reschedule it, Wednesday is the last day. You can just use the same link and inform the support team, they will help you. Triphala, we need to take it daily. You can take it for now. For now, just take it. What are the tablet box you have purchased it? Just take it for that and complete it. Okay. How many days